guys, Ryan Biddle here, Blogging from Paradise. If you want to become a full-time blogger, you can purchase my ebook at bloggingfromparadise.com/ebook. That's paperback up there. That's available on Amazon, but the ebook's available on sales. Okay, guys, I just visited a number of travel blogs in the past hour for reading and commenting, and I had to close them out immediately. They load painfully slowly on my Chromebook. Now, I understand it's a Chromebook, and sometimes, dynamic ads and stuff, but not only are there a lot of Chromebook users out there, there are a lot of users that don't have maybe, the quickest internet connection, running on 4G, and it's just, they're going to close your blog out. And it's just one thing, guys. I've seen a lot of travel blogger buddies, they say, yeah, I hate using the dynamic ads or all these ads that are popping up everywhere, but they make me a lot of money. And here's the rationale I'm using here. And it's an abundance space, because it's just, when you hold on to what you're making now money-wise, out of fear and all these travel, you're doing it from fear because you're afraid I'm not going to be making money, it's going to eat into my income. It actually eats into your future profits. You don't want to do shit from a place of fear, guys. And it's just something I learned years ago. You want to think abundantly and think about all of your, not you're going to make everyone happy, of course, but think about the user experience. When you let go a sweet paycheck now, it's going to be even that much bigger down the road, because you'll be appealing to more folks interested in your niche on a greater scale, and that just leads to greater and greater profits. Again, you don't have to do this, guys, but it's just thinking bigger picture. And there's so many bloggers that say, I don't want to let go of the dynamic ads or 3 or 4 ads popping up because I make a lot of money, however many thousands a month or more. And here's what you want to do. Think about, if I did and the income went down immediately, imagine how many more folks I'd reach who are just closing out my blog immediately now because it loads painfully slowly. Plus, imagine how much more Google traffic you get when your blog is lightning fast. Think about the profits down the road. Long-term profits and growth, not the paycheck now. Move out of survival mode, I need as much money as I can get now and I don't want to let go, and move into abundance mode. Because when you're reaching a much bigger audience, all these people are sticking around, reading your post, maybe commenting on it and sharing it, then the other income streams you have set up on your blog, people are going to be buying that stuff. If it's just a nice little neat tidy ad, people are going to be clicking on it, so you'll make more money down the road when you let go of what you're afraid to let go now. And again, it's just, when your blog loads slowly, and you have to be honest about it. And some folks will stick around, you'll still make a decent amount of money, but my 3 suggestions. Number 1, get rid of, and again, when your blog loads, it's just not a good look, guys. And again, think down the road, more just influence and power, it'll help people and greater profits, because a lot more people will see your blog, especially people higher up on the scale as far as exposure for your blog. Number 1, trash dynamic ads and just 3 or 4 ads on your blog. At least 1 or 2, that's fine, but just make it easy for your blog to load quickly. Number 2, invest in a VPS, virtual private server, so you have your own server, or there's actually folks that kind of dovetail on the VPS, maybe a handful of bloggers, and it'll be lightning fast. Your blog will load so much more quickly. And 3, invest in a CDN, that content delivery network, whatever you call it. You'll host all your images off-site, and a lot of travel bloggers have tons of images. By taking these 3 steps, you'll make your blog lightning fast, and you'll make, right now the money, quote unquote, may go away, or it may not. Because when that many more people are reading your blog and it's loading that much more quickly, and Google gods love it, you're going to get so much more targeted traffic, so many more fans, people who click your ads and buy your stuff. And even if the profit drops, don't think in terms of survival mode. I need to make this much money today. The money's so good. The money's so good. That's one of the worst excuses, guys, for holding on to something that diminishes user experience. And trust me, I'm a patient guy, but if I'm sitting here closing out your blog immediately, especially when you're getting high traffic, there's so many more folks who are doing it. Again, guys, you can go with it. It's fine, but think about the future, think about even greater growth and greater profits, and I guarantee when you let go what you're afraid to let go now, I've learned this lesson so many times on my blog, you let go of the fear and you do more stuff from a place of love and abundance, it's amazing how quickly your blog multiplies just growth-wise exponentially, and you reach a ton more interested people who buy your stuff, who promote you, who endorse you. Then you'll get features on these top-level sites. And me releasing was one of the big, on different things on my blog that slowed down user experience, crappy theme, too much stuff stuff on the sidebar, not wanting to invest in the first in good hosting and then and posting too, but in the VPS, not wanting to invest in a CDN. When I did these things, everything lightened up energetically because I let go of the fear and I blogged more from a place of love and abundance, and not thinking, oh, I'm losing this money now, I'm losing this, losing that. And then I started appearing on sites like Richard Branson's Virgin blog. Forbes featured me. I was on Fox News, the website, Entrepreneur. I spoke at NYU, and all these phenomenal exposures, great exposure opportunities happened when I let go what I was afraid to let go now, because I thought, oh, I'm making money with this stream. When you let go what you're afraid to let go, it's amazing what you open up to, and long term, how much more money you'll make than the money you're making now. And it's not all about that, but again, if it's one of your things, letting go now, money may go down for a little bit, but it will rise. Get out of survival mode. Get out of this is how much I'm making today, and I don't want to let that go, because you'll make so much more down the road when you're doing things from a higher energy of love and fun and harmony rather than the fear of losing money. Guys, if you want to become a full-time blogger, I talk about this mindset stuff all the time, all the stuff that very few bloggers talk about, as well as the practical tips. But those energy work, the mindset work, you can buy my ebook at bloggingfromparadise.com/ebook. Until next time, you know what to do all. Enjoy paradise.